Good morning, ma'am. Before we proceed to the question, please can you introduce yourself and the name of your school?
I am Leah Joy Antonio from Alejandrino Family Learning Center.
The first question is, what are the methods you use in assessing your pupils' learning?
Methods of measuring student learning are often characterized by using summative and formative assessments.
Question number 2. How do you conduct these methods?
Summative assessments, tests, quizzes, and other graded course activities that are used to measure student performance. They are cumulative and often reveal what students have learned, and at the end of a unit or at the end of course, quarter, and it's include a system for calculating individual student grades. Formative assessments, any means by which students receive input and guiding feedback on our relative performance to help them improve. It can be provided face-to-face in office hour, in written comments, on assignments, rubrics, or through emails.
Question number 3. What are the benefits of these methods to your pupils?
In conducting these methods in summative tests through rubrics to help set standards for your class should perform on a test or assignments design clear, effective questions. When designing tests, do your best to language, paraphrase, and examples similar to those used during lessons, and for formative assessment, you must identify an opportunity within your daily instruction to gather information and reflect on the evidence. Identify gaps between your student current performance and expected goals.
Question number 4. As a teacher, how can this method help you in assessing your pupils?
As they always have, summative and formative assessments can help teachers determine whether students are making adequate academic progress or meeting expected learning standards, and results may be used to inform modifications to instructional techniques and lesson designs.
Number 5 question. How do you come up having this kind of assessment for your student?
Having formative assessments, instructors, teachers can help students grow as learners by actively encouraging them to self-assess their own skills and knowledge retention, and by giving clear instructions and feedback. And in summative assessments are usually higher stakes than formative assessment. It is especially important to ensure that the assessments align with the goals and expected outcome of the instructions.
And the number 6 question is, for you, among this method, what is the most effective that you usually use?
Summative assessments that are usually used and effective assessment method that usually used.
For the follow-up question, ma'am, how important is assessing pupils' learning?
In assessing students' learning in TLE through performance-based with rubrics.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. Before we start, please can you introduce yourself and your school?
I'm Joy Lagutaw, a grade 4 teacher teaching EPP from Bitabian Elementary School.
The first question, ma'am, is what are the methods you use in assessing your pupils' learning?
EPP subject is assessed based on their performance. I, as a teacher, prefer to assess them through their tasks, being tasked them to do, a practical exam, or through their output, a tangible one.
Question number 2. How do you conduct this method?
I'm conducting this method during their outdoor activities and other related activities that needed actual performance tasks.
Number 3. What are the benefits of this method to your pupils?
It helps them grow individually, develop their skill, and motivate them to be independent. Once they learn it well how to survive, especially in time of crisis.
Number 4 question. As a teacher, how can this method help you in assessing your pupils?
It helped me a lot because you can observe them directly, giving them the direction if they follow it. Then, if the outcome is good, the corresponding grade I'm going to give them idea based on utilization of rubrics. This will help you to be reliable in giving grades.
Number 5. How do you come up having this kind of assessment for your student?
A teacher task is to record and compute the grades of every learners based on their written and performance. Through this, you can justify it, and a result of their action, you can give the best grade for them.
And number 6. For you, among this method, what is the most effective that you usually use?
For me, both written and performance examination must be utilized because written exam gives you the exact result of score as part of their evaluation of assess. If this is learning left or incalculated in their mind, and performance or based on their output will be given also corresponding points to balance the assessment and justify the means or purpose.
Follow-up question. How important is assessing your pupils' learning?
Assess in its own definition is an evaluation or estimation of the nature, quality, and ability of someone or something. It is a tool to evaluate learners' ability to understand the lesson being discussed and how they perform well in perform tests given to them. Therefore, their performance in each component of the subject is important for computation of their grades. The reliability and fair treatment of the teacher give justice to the action being performed by each learner, and in every task must be given corresponding point using rubrics. Assessments serve as a guide for teacher in giving reward to every deserving pupils or learners.